Alright, so a few days Eminem won at the AMA Awards for favorite male hip hop artist and favorite album, which to me was pretty nice. Considering I know Kendrick's definitely been on fire since all that stuff, like getting Super Bowls, getting all those Grammys and shit. Like, I'm not saying this to undercut him or anything, but I personally did vote for Eminem. But it's that Kendrick's a great artist, whereas that Eminem's my favorite artist. So I'm actually pretty glad that he won this. This was more of a all the fans vote, and then after you get a high amount of votes, you win. So it's not really based off of making the best music or really based off of that stuff. It's based off of how much your fans care about you to vote for you. And this is why he won. And for some reason, I saw people were mad about that. Like, the people who were mad didn't even vote in the goddamn event. They think it's rigged because of that. It's like, they're like, Kendrick should have won, but you didn't vote for Kendrick. Therefore, he didn't win. He would have never won because it's solely based off of votes. And then there was a bunch of people complaining that they wanted Kendrick to win. But then the problem is, they wanted Kendrick to win, but they didn't vote for Kendrick. So Kendrick lost because of them not voting for Kendrick. Because this is based off of sheer amount of votes. Kendrick could have won if his fan base came in but Eminem's fan base cared enough to actually vote for him. It really depends, because it could also be based off of Eminem's fan base. It's just bigger in general compared to Kendrick's. No disrespect to him. I remember when Kendrick came to the Super Bowl, there were a few people that had no clue who he was. Whereas a guy like Eminem, everybody would know him, only because in the era he came, there was far less rappers, meaning it was easier to take advantage of it in order to become big. Because now there's like 100 different rappers named Lil something today, which I don't even remember any of them. It's just that like the market for rap has gotten bigger, but the amount of people in it is just too big to have everybody, be at an Eminem level anymore. And it's not something that's impossible for Kendrick to do. I definitely think he's talented enough to do it and get away with it. But I think the biggest thing he needs is longevity, because there's not many rappers from Eminem's era that are still up. So you have the people who, if they love the 90s, they love Eminem. If they love the early 2000s, they love Eminem. If they love the 2010s, they love Eminem's. And if they like the 2020s, they probably still like Eminem. It's one of those things where he nearly has 40 years in the game, and he's pretty much been at the top for nearly 40 years. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that he won this, and I'm just going to show this video real quick.
And the American Music Award goes to... It's Eminem!
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he's in Detroit, but he sent this little message.
Of course he is. He never leaves his house.
What's up? Favorite male hip-hop artist? Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's been 23 years since I won my first AMA, and I'm 24 years old. That's crazy. Seriously, man, thank you to the fans. Thank you to everybody who voted for me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Overall,
Overall,
pretty nice little thing that he won this event. Because he still does have the overall numbers in hip-hop, like overall, globally. Even though I would say Drake is probably more popular in America in general, Eminem is more popular in the world in general. So yeah, nice little send-off, and also, it's kind of weird seeing him not wear a hoodie. Like, I've seen him not wear a hoodie before. It's just always weird that and it's looking pretty good for his age, man. He's almost, he's 52 and a granddad right now. Look at this shit, man. This is the type of shit that I would wear, actually. Everything except the jean jacket, I would fucking wear. Also, here's another little thing I was going to talk about before I skip this to make another video. This is the 25th anniversary of the Marshall Mathers LP. Dude, that shit is crazy. I guess to give you guys an example of how crazy that actually is. There's a rapper that Eminem made The Realist with and a few other songs, Easy Mill. Easy Mill is 26 years old. So if you think about it, that means this shit is almost as old as him. Some of Eminem's stuff is now older than some new rappers. Legitly. Like, legitly, Infinite is older than a lot of new rappers, and that's kind of crazy thinking about it. Because that means some people were born and then later got to be in songs with him. That's how you can tell you're old. When one of your successful projects could literally be considered its own grown ass man. I'm glad the price isn't astronomically crazy, because some vinyls, dude, they are extremely crazy in terms of price. And I wouldn't call myself a collector of vinyls in general, but for anyone who likes this stuff, this is definitely a good one to add to the collection. I would say there's not too much crazy stuff added to it. 2 live performances are fine. This is basically the original track list and an exclusive poster. Now that is something I could get behind depending on what it is. So yeah, I also like that the vinyl and the cover kind of match each other. So yeah, not crazy, not insane, not like something groundbreaking in general. It's something simple, something sweet, and something that is not too ridiculously expensive. Because I know some of these things can sell for like $400, even though they barely have anything added to it. So this is the point where it's crazy enough that it's like crazy enough that people who are not too into music won't buy it, but not crazy enough where collectors themselves would be put off by it. So I'm definitely buying this, but yeah, nothing too specific from here. And I guess just out of a secondary small thing, I'll tell you that a few rappers I do like outside of Eminem, which I've never explained. It would be Tupac, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Kendrick Lamar. Like, I would say those are pretty much the top 5 I listen to with Eminem. There definitely are many others who like deserve a shout out, but I'm only leaving it to the my top 5 in general. So yeah, if you have a different top 5, that's completely fine, but that's at least mine.